Hello, I'm Arnold Mungioli. I'm the president of Mungioli Theatricals, which is my casting office. Welcome to Inside Casting on the Virtual Channel Network. Well, at the beginning, I was trying to do anything else. That was my plan. I started as a director, and as a director with a background in theater administration. I found that there was a way to balance both of those. Ultimately, the road led to casting because that was a place where I could use my administrative skills and also my creative work as a director in working with actors, getting better performances out of them, working to make the scene the best possible. It just seemed to be a place where all of those skills could be employed simultaneously. It was not what I was heading to do. I was heading to be a director. Like so many casting directors, I think, it sort of chooses you. It's not something you necessarily choose. And that's what happened, was over time I discovered that it was the best place to use all of my talents together. I was indeed always interested in theater and the entertainment industry. I guess when I was in sixth grade, I ended up playing the lead in that Scottish play, which was a challenge for an 11-year-old. And I guess at that time I discovered that it was something I very much was a part of, and the sense of community that it brought about and the sense of creative work was something that I appreciated, enjoyed, and knew would be a part of my life long term. So yes, from when I was very young. I thought of none of those things. I simply thought about getting the lines out, which were complicated enough to remember, and it was the early 70s. So my dad was in the audience with a movie camera which had a giant light on it that and a big ticking sound because it was one of those 32 millimeter movie cameras from those days. And the excitement of the work was all I was thinking about. I did not think of the entire production, no. My first Broadway show was Man of La Mancha with Richard Kiley, Joan Diener, Irving Jacobson, and I remember being quite amazed by the possibility of what could happen with one's imagination and with some creative rags and prop pieces and the kind of story that could be told and how inspiring it was. It was a very early influence for me. It was my first Broadway show, and I never forgot it. It was something that I knew I would need to be a part of, absolutely. I was born and raised in the Bronx and went from St. Brendan's Grammar School to Cardinal Spellman High School, and from there went to NYU. I studied drama. It was a degree in drama, and I double majored in acting and theater administration for the artistic side and the practical side balancing. Hmm, that was a long time ago, before the earth cooled. Uh, my first job in the entertainment field, well, actually, I started interning while I was still in school. I remember my first, it was a paid internship at the acting company, John Houseman's acting company, and that would have been in my second year of school. And from there, I went from job to job while I was in school. After graduation, I took a telemarketing job for practical purposes to make some money, and I interned for free at Playwrights Horizons. Typical show business progression, going from $5 an hour to zero, but eventually we turned that around. And after the internship at Playwrights Horizons, I basically took on any job that came my way that I could fit in. There was no thought to, I'm doing this so I can't do that. I would always negotiate, would it be possible to add in some hours here or there, or could that job be done at night, or I could fit some hours in on the weekend. And the result was I managed to do many things simultaneously, which built my career pretty quickly.